Hi. Okay, so another installment of my video diary, and I guess I should introduce myself in case you don't know me. My name is Gala, and I'm a teacher and an artist. And which one comes first? Well, we don't really know. I think I've always been an artist, and I've always been interested in teaching. I've taught all age groups from infants to adults, and I'm currently teaching adults how to care for infants and infants. And I love my job, but I'm taking a little break from it right now, today, because it's Sunday and I shouldn't be working. Those of you who are teachers know that you work all the time, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm pretty much working all the time. I'm either preparing a course, a class, or I'm preparing, or I'm correcting assignments, or I'm actually in class delivering lectures and leading activities. So there's not a lot of downtime, but there is downtime, every day. It's just something that I have to manage it. I have to put rules in place so that I don't overwork. And I'm learning about this because I also happen to be disabled. So in case you don't know me, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and EDS, it's kind of like having fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue syndrome in some ways. And it's also like having a bunch of sports injuries in other ways, except that you can't do sports without becoming injured with EDS. And I'm sure there's a bunch of physiotherapists out there who would disagree. But yeah, so I am disabled and I am a teacher and an artist. Anyway, so what is this video diary going to be about today? I don't really know. I just wanted to explore a little bit. The class that I'm preparing within the course of teaching infant and toddlers, the class that I'm preparing is about sensory perception. And so I've been reading and brushing up on my knowledge about the five senses and more senses that we humans have. And one of the things I want to do or bring into the class is sensory activities that we as adults can do to tune in to our senses. And so I've been thinking about things like mindfulness, mindful breathing, mindful listening, mindful tasting, anything that brings us into the present moment so that we can experience what we're experiencing, what is there to be experienced. And I guess that is very popular nowadays, mindfulness. But mindfulness really comes from Eastern traditions of Buddhism and Hinduism. I'm experiencing a bit of asthma because it's a real hot day. It's a heat wave right now where I am. So the humidity combined with the actual heat makes it feel like, I don't know, more than 40 Celsius, and it's pretty hot. Anyway, so yeah. So mindfulness is being present with your experience. So I've been thinking about that, and I've been thinking about ways to bring that into the classroom with adults. Anyway, so we're going to be doing lots of 1-minute mindful moments with our different senses. And I think it's going to be a fun class. I still have some correcting to do, which I'll do later on tonight. And what I really wanted to do today was paint. but I couldn't get the light to turn on in the studio. I'm in the studio right now, and the lights are on the ceiling above me and behind me, sort of up there, right? And it's too humid today for the lights even to turn on. So that's disappointing. I won't be able to paint. So I guess what I will do is be mindful and feel my feelings and experience my senses. It's supposed to be a way of counteracting trauma. So in case you don't know me, I also have a bunch of trauma. I've written a whole bunch of stories about them, and I've read them out loud. They're on my channel, so you can see them. They're called the Tuner Stories. And you can go and listen to them if you want to. But yeah, I'm a traumatized person, and I'm in therapy for that. And, you know, I'm doing very well. I think mindfulness is really a key way of not just dealing with trauma in the moment, because I used to use it when I was having extreme reactions to upsetting circumstances, right? And so it helps in the moment, but it also helps bring you into the present moment after the trauma is finished, because the present moment is okay. I listened to a Buddhist teacher. They're called lamas. I listened to a Buddhist teacher talk about it once, and he was saying that in the present moment, everything is okay, right? Everything is as it should be. In the present moment, you're not dying. Well, maybe you are, but it's not an emergency. Like for most of the time, 99.9% of our lives, there's no crisis actually happening. Everything's fine. So if we can come back to the present moment and really anchor our mind in reality of the time that we're in, which is right now, if we can do that, then we will experience less stress, which is true. I mean, science proves it, and meditation proves it, and my experience proves it. So, yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to have a present moment. And then the other thing I wanted to do today, which I'll probably get to a little bit later, is to have a walk around the garden. And what I really want to do is I want to find all the little plants and things that grow wild in my garden, which is a lot because I don't use any pesticides and I don't use any herbicides. So there's a lot of stuff that's non-native that's planted and perennial, so it keeps coming back, but there's a lot of stuff that is native, that's wild, and I want to find all the little leaves and flowers and things that grow, and kind of make like a botanical list or a record or a booklet or some kind of record of what's growing, because I like plants. And I think it would be really neat to kind of make a list of species that exist around me that I'm usually not aware of. So that's a fun little project that I'm gonna get started on, and maybe I can even illustrate them and do some painting if I can ever get the lights to to work. They'll probably work again tomorrow. I just really wanted to paint today, but c'est la vie. Lights aren't working, cannot paint. Okay, so that's enough rambling. That's a little update on what's going on with me, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're happy, and I hope you're not suffering too much in the heat, and take care of yourself. I'll see you later. Bye now.